Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. In this very clip, you're gonna see the usual traffic along the A102. We're talking about the usual traffic in and around the city of London. The message is out to smartly, drive, to beat the usual traffic of the Blackwall Tunnel in the early part of the morning, especially during the big rush when there is usually long delay in traffic. So if you come into London, there are actually some motorways that you have to pass through to come to London, inside to the central London. If you're coming all the way from Kent, you probably will have to tow your way, navigate across M25. From there, you now find your way either through the A102, A30, and also some other, roads linking to the central London. But in this very video, you're gonna see this is along A102, as you can see, towards the Blackwall Tunnel. We are getting closer to central London. The fact is, this is a usual traffic that you have to prepare yourself for. The traffic grade, the logjam, and sometimes may delay maybe up to half an hour or 20 minutes. If you are actually trying to find your way northbound, you're coming from along A2, you're coming from Dartford, all the way from Bexley 8, and now coming closer towards Blackwall Tunnel. So this is actually the usual traffic, and slowly moving. I think on the travel update this Tuesday morning, which is actually Tuesday morning, happens to be the day that you expect a very long form of traffic like this along these roads, very close to central London. And we are now very close to the O2 Arena on the right hand side, and the left is the Greenwich, and also maybe going to the Greenwich A2203 towards the Greenwich University if you're making the left. But if you're going straight down to Blackwall Tunnel northbound, which is southbound, which is towards going into central London, so that you can come up around the Cannington.
Blackwall Lane, then turn left onto Blackwall Lane.
Then you have to prepare yourself for this. So, but in this situation, I have just slightly come out from the main, the main A102, and now making to find my way in a way to go in order to connect to that Blackwall Tunnel. Most motorists pass this usual way. What you need to do here is you go a little bit around this, then you have to make a U-turn, because straight down here can lead to Blackwall Tunnel as well. You can see the traffic ahead.
Take the next left onto Peterboat Close, then turn left to stay on Peterboat Close.
Yeah, as the navigation telling me, I can still go straight down and link with Blackwall Tunnel here, but it's not motorable, because the traffic, you just definitely have to make a U-turn like I do now. Then you now get myself back onto the A102 when I turn left.
Then take the A102 slip road.
This is a way to sometimes few motorists, we use these techniques to beat, the long haul of traffic, because now in order to get to the Blackwall Lane, we just need to after the red light, after the light stays green and you're free to go, we just need to go through the ramp and then link back to A102, then maneuver my way in straight into the Blackwall Tunnel. So let's see as we move on this very a wise, or let me call it smart way of getting through the traffic. So here we are marching forwards now Blackwall Lane. I'm going to take the ramp on the left, or call it the slip road, that will now link me back to the the A102 is right on top there, which is the motorway leading towards the Blackwall Tunnel, the southbound approach. So this is it. So you're leaving if I go straight, and that's towards A2, but we are trying to reach to the other side to drive smartly to beat the traffic and this is it. Now taking this slip road now, I'm now, you know, a little bit, you know, faster ahead of some vehicles by, you know, coming off the main A102 and approach at the before the junction of the O2 Arena, and get into this lane road on the left hand side here, then make a U-turn, then turn back and connect back through the slip road to A102. So this is how it works. And then this is now, we still need to kind of like, you know, you have to use your, you know, driving techniques to be able to move forward. But the most important thing is to drive carefully, slowly, be on the lane, and then, you know, make your way through this traffic by gently making way forward.
Clockwise M25 heading from Essex into Kent, busier than usual towards the QE2 bridge, possibly with those just avoiding that top stretch of the M25. Now heading into central London, the Waterloo Bridge really slow northbound from the IMAX roundabout up to Aldwych. A bus broke down earlier on, queues remain though. Woolwich Ferry's out of action for emergency maintenance works, so as a result Northbound Blackwall Tunnel is queuing more or less from Sun and
the middle lane. But in this regard, you stay on my lane on the left hand side. I still need to find my way easily. And the traffic is
on the tubes. There's no Piccadilly line, Rayners Lane to Uxbridge because of leaves on the line, and Rayners Lane to Acton Town back to a good service. Trains Purley to Norwood Junction, 15-minute delays because of signalling problems, and delays to South Western Railway through Kingston of around 15 minutes because of 8 points failure. BBC Radio London, next travel is at 8:30.
Now tell me, where is moving now? Where does it? So that's everywhere around London, across London, coming to London, or if you want to leave London, going to work in the morning, it's usually like that. So can you see the traffic update? It's like standstill. But people have to go to work. That's the usual morning and the peak time, maybe evening, afternoon as well. That is it. Anyway, just for you to take a note. It's like Lagos, London like Lagos. Then the middle one, which this middle ones most times, you know, gets clustered because of people who are actually on this lane where I am, the third lane on the left, trying to, you have to get back to the because there's only 2 lanes that go, you know, into the Blackwall Tunnel, and which we must you know, stay on actually. So we actually, at this point in time, we keep on going slowly on this left hand side for those who understand that they can easily move more faster even being on this third lane. But being the middle lane, you could possibly experience some little form of delay as you approach the Blackwall Tunnel. But the fast lane, which is the right hand side there, it is most times, you know, very much quicker. So we have 2 options now, that you take the left lane or the right one. So on the approach to Blackwall Tunnel, this is just 8 in the morning. Very much closer now. Now this is where to march into it. So now I can easily march into the Blackwall lane now. Blackwall.
We have a special recipe for your company's growth. 1. Maybe your organizers your marketing system. 2. How insights engine may discover customers.
So this is it. This is Blackwall Tunnel. 2 lanes into the Blackwall Tunnel. Now approaching the Blackwall Tunnel from the southbound. Now we're going towards the northbound. So just coming out of the Blackwall Tunnel and then approaching the A13 eastbound in order to go towards the Canning Town and then also possibly go towards the East London Docklands. So, and then that's this video. Please, if you you like this video, kindly click the like button, share it, and let me have your comments. Thank you for staying tuned on this channel. So there are two ways to it. On the left is towards the A13. On the right hand side here is an approach towards the East London Dockland. So I'm going to make a right and then towards go through there towards the Excel Docklands and towards the University of East London and to the City Airport, which is on the right hand side.
Right out of South Africa, got as far as through passport control